To begin our Sunrise Smart Start, breaking news overnight. We have tracked down the end of a police chase through Rochester that ended in Irondequoit.
That scene there on North Park Drive near North Goodman. RPD tells us just after 3:15, officers spotted a car that matched the description of one used in a robbery. They tried to stop it. The driver took off. Eventually, that driver was taken into custody after police say he tried to make a run for it. Officers later found out this car was not used in the robbery, but it was stolen a few nights ago. Charges are still pending against the 30-year-old suspect.
Also breaking news, 2 businesses hit with gunfire in Rochester. Just around 1 a.m., police rushed to Monroe Avenue and Edmond Street, where officers say they found 2 suspects who got into a shootout. The bullets hit 2 unoccupied buildings. Nobody was hurt here, but the shooters did leave the scene.
One firefighter from RFD is in the hospital with second-degree burns after crews battled this 2-alarm fire on Magnolia Street this morning. The call's a little after midnight for that. They are unsure if the duplex was occupied permanently or not, but one side may have been under some renovations. No word yet on the cause of those flames. Stay with us as we learn more here on News 8 throughout the day. Updates midday, News 8 at noon, and online this morning at rochesterfirst.com.
3 men under arrest in Greece for the alleged kidnapping of a 13-year-old boy.
Police say this started last Saturday at Glenora Garden Apartments. They found 5 juveniles and 3 men there. Police say they learned that at least one of the teens, a 13-year-old, went to the building where he was confronted by 25-year-old Jaquan Martin, who lives at the complex. Police say Martin then threatened the boy, showed a rifle, and locked him in the apartment for about 45 minutes. During that time, they say Martin told the teen to undress, took his phone, and used scissors to cut his hair. Police say Martin then contacted his brother, 22-year-old Myquan Williams, and his father, 53-year-old Linus Williams, all the suspects pictured there, accused of being involved in the kidnapping. When officers arrived, police say they found Myquan and Linus sitting in opposite sides of this naked 13-year-old in the backseat of a car. All 3 charged with kidnapping, and Martin faces weapon and mischief charges as well.
We are hearing more from deputies about what they describe as a night of chaos. 6 teenagers arrested during a series of car thefts in Pittsford. It all happened Friday night, just around 11:30 near the St. John Fisher campus. A deputy reportedly saw that a Kia had signs of damage from being stolen and had left the area. MCSO says the driver sped directly towards the deputy, driving over multiple lawns to get away. Then 30 minutes later, deputies responded to Kurt Road in Pittsford for a stolen Kia, as well as a license plate that had been stolen from a different Hyundai. That car found shortly after midnight, racing another driver in the area, crashing both vehicles. Lots of chaos here. Luckily, nobody was inside when the deputies arrived on the scene, so nobody hurt per se. But the night ended after deputies did further say a Toyota nearly hit deputies on East Street before crashing into a tree. Look at that there. 5 teens all arrested on this scene. The 6th later found after help with a canine unit.
We have received great support from the community. People are cheering us on because they are at wit's end. A lot of them have been victims themselves, and they're sick of the chaos that's been going on. So don't know how many people are in the vehicle, any kind of weapon. So we kind of have everybody respond until we know exactly what we're dealing with. And then the aftermath of the legal paperwork and things of that nature afterwards is very taxing on the deputies.
Deputies say a total of 7 vehicles were all stolen or targeted Friday night. The 6 teens arrested range from 14 to 16 years old. Some of them hospitalized and released. They're charged with a misdemeanor unauthorized use of a vehicle and issued appearance tickets.
Your sunrise traffic here, 8 minutes to go until 7 o'clock. Moving along just fine. 490 over the river downtown. One crash at Upper Falls Boulevard and Clinton Avenue here in the city, and still got that other one. The left lane blocked. Crews working to clear this accident in Brighton. That is 590 southbound at the exit to Browncroft Boulevard.
Your local election headquarters. J.D. Vance and Tim Walz sparred right here on CBS. A number of policy issues coming up during their first and likely only vice presidential debate.
During this, the Ohio Republican senator and the Democratic governor from Minnesota clashed on the economy, abortion, border security, gun violence, and the Middle East. At times, they also went after each other's running mate, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump.
Well, happening today, the man accused of killing his parents and his sister in Henrietta last year expected to appear in court for a status hearing. It is alleged that Rajab Banahi stabbed his parents, killing them at their home on Cathy Drive, January 11th of 2023. Investigators say he also assaulted his sister that night. She was hospitalized with life-threatening injuries and sadly died a few days later. He's charged with 3 counts of murder and aggravated criminal contempt, appearing in court at 2 p.m.
Also, this Wednesday, the Hillside Children's Center is planting a tree in honor of Felicia Council. She is one of the women killed in the deadly Maplewood shooting in summer in Rochester. That was late August. Council worked with kids in her career who have special needs before this tragedy. Police have given us updates, released multiple pictures of persons of interest in the shooting, but to date, no arrests. That ceremony will be held at 4:30.
And another Rochester City School celebrating a change. Students, staff, and families all going to be gathering at the newly renamed Loretta Johnson Middle School this afternoon for a ribbon cutting and open house in honor of that middle school's change. Over in February, you'll recall, as News 8 reported, the Board of Education had voted to rename this school in honor of a longtime Rochester school administrator, also the first woman to lead the district as an interim superintendent, Loretta Johnson. Today's ceremony starts at 5 at the school grounds.
In our weather here, headed out, that rainy mist. It's kind of like, just go ahead and rain if you're going to rain.
Yeah, either
then
rain
get out of
or
here.
don't.
Yes.
I hate the mist. It does nothing for the hair.
Yeah, well, we've got it. Yeah, it's drizzling out there. Not the prettiest. The heaviest stuff is in Wayne County, but that means that since we're getting this, it's the back edge of it, so we're almost done. Focus is really on the west side of around Monroe County anyways. So that pushes through. We're done with it by, give it an hour, hour and a half or so, then it clears out. And temperatures on the cooler side, we are below average. It's been well over a week since we've been down at these numbers. So mid-60s for highs, and then there you go. Tomorrow morning at this time, Brendan and I will be by ourselves, freezing.
I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in 83 degrees in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's not going to be that here. We'll be in the 50s and 40s. But nice stretch. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Maybe a rain shower or two late Friday, but otherwise looking good there. And then Saturday, the better of the 2 weekend days.
Look, I'm jealous of you guys. The 40 degrees, that sounds nice to me. I'm putting up with these 80s for my best friend.
It'd be nice.
I love you,
Those
Rose.
40s, it'll be a shock, but that'll be average. How about that? Enjoy your Wednesday, everybody.
Have a great day. Bye.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.